Okay.
If you like chicken nuggets, then you gotta sing along. If you like chicken nuggets, this is your favorite song. If you like chicken nuggets, then you gotta sing along. If you like chicken nuggets, this is your favorite song. Chicken, chicken nugget, yeah. Chicken nugget, yeah. Chicken nuggets, yeah, yeah, yeah. Chicken nugget, yeah. Chicken nugget, yeah. Chicken nuggets, yeah, yeah. I love chicken nuggets. It's true. I bet I love chicken nuggets more than you do. If you don't like chicken nuggets, we can't be friends. Me and chicken nuggets till the very end. Honey mustard barbecue, sweet and sour sauce. Can I get 3 of each? I'm gonna eat them all. If you like chicken nuggets, then you know just what to say. I love chicken nuggets and I eat them every day. If you like chicken nuggets, then you gotta sing along. If you like chicken nuggets, this is your favorite song. If you like chicken nuggets, then you gotta sing along. If you like chicken nuggets, this is your favorite song. Sing it. Chicken nugget, yeah. Chicken nugget, yeah. Chicken nuggets, yeah. Chicken nugget, yeah. Chicken nugget, yeah. Chicken nuggets, yeah. I eat chicken nuggets when I eat. I eat chicken nuggets while I'm in a tree. I eat chicken nuggets when I'm drinking tea. I don't want 5 or 10, I want 23. Chicken nuggets is my favorite food. Eat them anytime, I'm always in the mood. If you like chicken nuggets, then you know just what to say. I love chicken nuggets and I eat them every day. If you like chicken nuggets, then you gotta sing along. If you like chicken nuggets, this is your favorite song. If you like chicken nuggets, then you gotta sing along. If you like chicken nuggets, this is your favorite song. Sing it. Chicken nugget, yeah. Chicken nugget, yeah. Chicken nuggets, yeah. Sing it. Chicken nugget, yeah. Chicken nugget, yeah. Chicken nuggets, yeah.
Remember the first time it hit you when you're in your 40s? You have to go to the doctor and they have to do the old... First time I say, oh my God! I'm just putting on the glove, Mr. Williams. I went back the second time, I moaned another doctor's name. Don't do that. They get jealous. Who's Dr. Smith? You're the only one. And I appreciate now when a woman has to go to the gynecologist, you don't want a doctor who has a hobby. You don't want a gynecologist who's also a magician. No. You don't want somebody going, how are we today? Oh, a dove. Whoa, what's this? Whoa. Hold on, is this your card? I don't want a doctor who is a proctologist and ventriloquist. No. I don't want somebody going, how are you doing today? Take your hand out of my ass. I'm not a Muppet. Move it. Because when you go to the doctor in your 50s, it's no longer it's the orthoproctoscope. It's a colonoscopy. That's what W did. Yes, it's a video camera on the end of a roto-rooter. And it's going up you. Suddenly, you're your own Discovery Channel special. Slowly, we are going up Robin's colon. This must be what you see. Slowly, up ahead, a burger he had in 85. Oh my God! Is that a polyp? No, that's a fart, Mr. Williams. Don't be afraid. And then to go further up your ass, they blow air! Now you're a fucking party favor. No, Doc, give it to me. Give me all you can take. I'm a man. Give me 120 PSI. Wow, you feel like a piñata. You think little Mexican kids are going to come out and go, get the presents, get the presents. And I know the air's coming this way. The farts are going, incoming! It's not a... No finger! It's something that said, fall back behind the shit, wait for my command. Prepare to make the wet, sloppy noise. Because the moment they pull that tube out of your ass, you are an Evan Rude. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep that colon flowing, roll. 40 miles blowing out of you. You put on your pants and you're flowing like a balloon spinnaker in the America's Cup. Coming about Jimmy, she's yar. And then you realize, oh shit, fire in the hole! Tighten up, boys, we're not gonna drop here. Yeah. Thank you, doctor. See you next week. Hold the elevator! Fuck you, you bastard! 7 flights of stairs. Everybody you pass, you're going, it's me. Dogs look at you like, roll over, man, you're dead.
Keep out of strife. Come what may, I try to do unto others as I'd have them do to me. But it can't be done for everyone, and now it's plain to see. You are a cunt, 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 cunt. A big fat stinking cunt. Say it ain't true, but he'll tell you you're a motherfucking cunt. You are a cunt, 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 cunt. Motherfucking cunt. Everybody knows from your head to your toes you're a big fat stinking cunt. I try to be real nice, say it twice, be real nice, even though it is hard to keep up this facade. And now I see, dearie me, what a hassle this would be. I'm out of luck, don't give a fuck, cause you're the cunt, not me.
Why don't you go fuck yourself, dickhead?
You are a cunt, 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 cunt. A big fat stinking cunt. Say it ain't true, but I'm here to tell you you're a motherfucking cunt. You are a cunt, 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 cunt. Motherfucking cunt. Everybody knows from your head to your toes you're a big fat stinking cunt. Why don't you shut that scabby cunt mouth before I fuck up your face?
Fuck out of my goddamn fucking face. Whatever.
I try to be real nice, say it twice, good advice, even though it's futile. Fucking imbecile. I don't know why I try to deny this nagging itch. You maniac, gonna get you back, you fucking son of a bitch. You are a cunt, 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 cunt. A big fat stinking cunt. Say it ain't true, but he'll tell you you're a motherfucking cunt. You are a cunt, 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 cunt. Motherfucking cunt. Everybody knows from your head to your toes you're a big fat stinking cunt.
Live from the Raw Talk Studios in Southwest Florida, it's the Charles Richardson Show.
And here we are. It is Wednesday. How about that? 2 goddamn shows in a week. How is that even possible? We're doing it, though. We're doing it. We're live here on a Wednesday Hump Day Madness. We are live on Facebook on the Charles Richardson Show Facebook page. My personal page, of course. We are on YouTube, I think. Yeah, we're on YouTube. Check it out on our own channel, The Charles Richardson Show. We are on Rockin' Waves Facebook page as well. Thank you, Chris, for letting us infiltrate and affect your cyber social media. We appreciate it. And, of course, we are live on our flagship station, Power One Radio, power1radio.com. That is the numeric 1 in the middle. 80s, 90s dance hits 24/7 unless we're on, which, for those of you looking to party down, you're shit out of luck right now. And finally, Sunset DAB over there in Ireland, where it's like 1 fucking o'clock in the morning. Thank you guys for staying up, getting drunk, and listening to the show. I don't know if any of you are listening. If you are, dial the goddamn number, 813-699-5595. The Google line is on. Yeah, baby. Woo. I forgot I had an auto DJ there. Okay, but that was a cool song, huh? I want to hear that. You know, I like this music because it's unlicensed, so I can play it over and over and over, and Facebook can't fucking touch me, bitch. All right, enough of that. All right. So Alyssa's in studio over there on the other
I'm
camera.
here.
She is here in person and on time. Right here. Very special. We're getting back to brackets. Tonight's bracket. Well, actually, maybe I should get Josh or anything. Josh Zodiac. He was coming on today. But first,
I didn't know anybody was coming.
let's talk to John on the phone. What's going on, my man?
You're going on. Alyssa's going on. What's happening with you guys?
Oh man, we're just listening, rocking and rolling. We're doing it all.
Right on. I'm just checking the phone line, see if they're working.
Well, let's check and make sure it's coming through on social media. You know, that's the only way to tell.
All right, we got it. It's happening.
It's
I can hear
happening.
it.
All right. Thank you for the
everybody over out there in Ireland. If you're listening, happy-go-lucky charms to you guys.
Oh my God.
Oh. All right, guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thanks for that letdown. I appreciate it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. I forgive you this time. Bye. Oh my God. Well, you know, we came out going into space, and then just like the fucking Challenger, we blew up. We blew up before we reached outer space. All right. If things couldn't get any worse, let's go ahead and bring on Josh Zodiac. He is the host of the Josh Zodiac Podcast. Whenever the fuck he feels like it, go ahead and listen to him rant about wrestling and all this other good stuff. You know how it works. So here he is, Mr. Josh Zodiac. What's going on, my man?
Wow, it sounded like happy hour started a little early on that last call. Jesus.
There we go. Yeah.
Wow.
There we go. What's going on, man?
Oh, just got off of work. That Boise traffic is a bitch. So, but I'm here.
That's 2 Wednesdays that we've had you on, and apparently you right here on time. I'm over here expecting you to be like a half hour, 8:30, 8:45 my time, and it's like, bam, there you are. You're sitting there in the green room listening to the bits go on right before we actually hit the mic.
Some green room, there was some song calling me a cunt, and there was no food. So, need to work
I apologize.
on that.
I didn't say it was a luxurious green room.
Yeah,
It's the green room is almost like sitting in a bunker waiting to get your skin peeled off.
It was literally green, just the mold everywhere. It's just disgusting.
That sounds about right. That's how our cleaning technique is over here. So yes, definitely. So, what is going on over there, man? I know, I haven't caught up on Raw, so I went halfway, then I fell asleep. Yesterday, it's like, you know what? I don't feel like wrestling. Let's watch Tulsa King, and of course, tonight is this night. I'll get to it tomorrow, but all I know is...
Will you get to it tomorrow?
Probably not. Well, yeah, because you know what will happen? We have to pack for the weekend to go to Disney. So what I'm going to do is I'll just have my wife pack while I watch wrestling.
Yeah, you'll make me pack.
Absolutely. I'll put
As if I don't have
He won't
enough
make
other
you.
things to do.
He'll ask politely, dear, can you please pack? I got shit to do.
No. He'll sit there and he'll just start watching stuff, and then I will run around like a chicken with my head cut off and pack everything, and then I'm like, well, what do you want me to pack for you?
Well, no, see, that's a lie. That is a full...
No, it's not.
That is a full frontal lie right there, because
Wow.
I'll have a pile of clothes there for you to pack for me. So you don't have to ask me what to pack. It'll be right there. What do you want to pack? It's sitting right there, hon. I don't know what you're talking about. I
know what you need to pack for him.
I got a jar of dirt.
Jar of dirt.
You're going to Disney, jar of dirt. There you go.
Okay.
No, he doesn't.
I'll pack him a jar of dirt.
Ray's on there, our old friend who likes to go into Orlando all the time, says, you're getting old, buddy. I'm on vacation. I still found time to watch. Oh, shut up. You're not married.
Is it really a vacation, though, if you're watching? I mean...
Well, yeah, exactly.
I'm everything out.
If you're catching up on Raw, like if you're catching up on wrestling, are you really on vacation?
No,
I question that. That's a very good point, Josh.
I mean, we're taking a week off from the podcast for a reason. It's a holiday. You've got the weekend off. I got the weekend. Actually, my weekend starts tomorrow at 4. So
my weekend starts tomorrow at 5.
well, you're in a different time zone than me.
So mine starts before you.
Yours starts at 3:00 my time. I
Right.
mean, I'm not very good at math, but yeah.
You know something? It's okay.
Well, I may or may not be working till 6:30 tomorrow. I do not know.
Oh, yours is like a roulette wheel.
Yeah, at this
honestly,
point.
it is. It's like her job is like a roulette wheel, honestly. Anywho, Ray says, you're lucky. Cold front coming this weekend up here. It's only going to be 91. Feels like 97 instead of 95. Feels like 100. It's going to be fucking 900 degrees up there when we go. That's why we're hitting the water parks only.
Yep.
Hey, what cold front? What the hell is he talking about?
There's no cold front.
I was gonna say, there's a weatherman in the room. I know things. I may be wrong half the time, but I know shit.
Leslie John over there from Sunset DAB in Ireland. She is the owner, well, one of the owners. Says, how are you? I'm doing fine. I am doing fan-damn-tastic. One of the few days where I actually do a show that I'm actually pumped. I'm actually pumped because we actually have a few things in the list to do. Like I said, we are going to do brackets. Movie brackets, which you were liking that. I mentioned that on your podcast, and you said, "Ooh, yes, I love that." What we're going to do is we're going to rank down the 32 of the movie franchises.
Oh, shit.
That means more than 3 movies have come out in these franchises.
All right.
So that means, just to give you an example, The Hunger Games.
Okay.
Addams Family. Yes, there have been more than 2 because we don't count just the 1 and 2 with Raul Julia.
Okay.
Iron Man, Terminator, Die Hard, Spider-Man, both Tobey and MCU.
Oh.
So yeah, we have them going head to head. Well, not head to head in this one, but just I'm saying they're grouped in that group of 32.
Gotcha.
And when this night is over, or possibly when this hour is over, we will have but one.
Theoretically, yeah, you're right.
Yes. So how it's going to work is I am host, and I have 2 voters. If it comes to a tie, I will be the deciding vote.
As well it should be.
Yes. So this is why I like having an odd number of people on the show.
This is democracy at work right here.
Exacto. If you want to play along, you can chat on the Facebook and YouTube chats. You can call in 813-699-5595. If you'd like to go ahead and voice your opinion, we won't listen to it, but you can voice it.
The man's brutal, but he's honest.
Yeah, I mean, why lie? Why say, yes, we're going to really take it into consideration? No, we're not. Just like I won't lie if I won't lie if I'm one of these businesses saying, we appreciate your call. It's very important to us. No, it's not. Why would I lie to you? I will just simply say, listen, you're in hold right now. You can either hang up, call back, take your chances, or you can wait in line. Either way, we don't give a fuck.
Yep.
You go ahead and do you, I will do us. So, I mean, why lie?
Your opinion is like the point on whose line is it anyway. They don't matter.
Exactly. It does not matter. By the way, you ever seen this channel Roar? It used to be DBA or DBD or TBD or something like that. They play nonstop, 3 shows nonstop 24 hours a day.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. Besides infomercials, excuse me. Except for infomercials.
No, there's another show.
There's 3 shows. There is Whose Line Is It Anyway? There's Saturday Night Live, and then there's this the prank gang of fucking idiots.
No, it's on that. It's on TBS.
Who is the? There is one there that pranks. So I don't know. I know there is one of them. But anyway, they play 3 shows religiously, like literally from 11 o'clock to like 3 o'clock in the morning. It's Saturday Night Live. From 3 o'clock to like 6 o'clock, it's this prank show. And then, of course, it's probably broken up by a couple of fucking infomercials about people wanting to buy coins and
They
shit.
have Key and Peele, which I've never even heard of.
They're a Comedy Central show. They're pretty much a ripoff of Dave Chappelle's show.
Oh.
Punked.
Oh, God. Yeah.
World's Dumbest.
World's Dumbest. Thank you. That's it.
Oh, my ex-wife has a show? Damn, good for her.
The Laugh List.
I have not seen any of these fucking shows.
I think they might be on during the day.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, because, some of us have day jobs. They can't watch TV. Well, we can.
America's Heartland. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
Animal Rescue. So there's other stuff on just during the day.
No, I don't buy
Tales.
it. I don't see it, so I don't believe it's on. It has to be on when I'm awake or when I'm watching TV.
Yep.
That's all I see. That's all I care. That's all I care about.
Well, I know Key and Peele is on in the middle of the night, like
P and Keel.
Because I've woken up to go to the bathroom and it's on. So
listen, I've woken up and gone to the bathroom and I've heard religious people shouting, "Give me money."
Well, yeah, that happens too.
They should be all put in jail, honest to God. All put in jail. What the hell are you doing with all this money? I don't like the fact that you're going through all this money and what am I seeing for? Oh, God's going to save you. No, he's not. Prove it to me. Prove it to me he's going to save me. Exactly.
Yeah, I'm from the Bible Belt. I have no opinion on that. I don't believe in any of that crap.
Okay.
Which is funny because I'm looking forward to Dogma coming out in a couple weeks. Can't wait.
Okay. I will be honest with you. There has been... I'm going to read you off the list, and then I'm going to read you off the ones that I have taken out because they fell below the rank and ranker. Not wanker, ranker. Okay? I'm going to tell you what I do have. Okay? I have Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Fast and Furious, Ice Age, Indiana Jones, The Mummy, Pirates of the Caribbean, Die Hard, Jurassic Park / World, Rocky, Dark Knight Batman, Toy Story, Thor, Star Wars, Mission Impossible, Avengers, Iron Man, Jaws, Shrek, Addams Family, Men in Black, Spider-Man MCU version, Transformers Back to the Future, Terminator Lethal Weapon, Hunger Games, Rush Hour, Captain America, Alien, Die Hard, Spider-Man, Toby. Did I put Die Hard in there twice? Yes, I did. Okay, that's one of the problems. Yeah, I'll put. All right, these are the ones that fell kind of below the line. Blade.
Yeah.
Godzilla.
Yeah.
The Hangover.
Oh, yeah.
Aladdin, including the live action.
Yeah. No.
Superman.
Whoa.
Ghostbusters.
Well,
below and Crocodile Dundee.
I can think of.
Pick one to replace the overdone Die Hard. Oh, and American Pie. Excuse me.
I've got two that you didn't even name that I'm shocked that you didn't have on there.
Go ahead.
Star Trek, and you didn't have James Bond.
Bond is one of them. But the only reason why I didn't put it on there is because we haven't really seen it. We don't have an opinion. I also didn't put The Godfather.
I've never seen The Godfather. I know that's blasphemous, but
I would say Ghostbusters or
Trek. Definitely Trek.
No.
Shrek?
No, Trek. Star Trek.
No,
Star
I
Trek.
haven't seen that.
I haven't seen it either.
Even...
So we can't put that on there, really.
I'm the only Trekkie in the room? Wow.
Yeah, sorry. You lose.
That's all right. No, I don't lose.
I mean,
it
is
it's all good.
Have you seen all 3 Avatars?
No, I've only seen the first one.
I haven't even seen 2.
Well, no, see, the third one hasn't come out yet.
First 2.
Oh, how about this one? I'm sorry.
I think.
How about Vacation?
No.
That includes European Christmas, Vegas, and the first Vacation and the new Vacation.
I've seen them all, but I wouldn't call it a franchise. I would go more with National Lampoon versus just Vacation by itself. Because with National Lampoon,
what about Divergent?
Never saw that one.
This is stupid, Little Mermaid. I'm not gonna put Little Mermaid down there because there's only one that's relevant. The other two was like direct to video. Friday the 13th is not on there. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I guess that's one.
Was Halloween on there?
No. Final Destination wasn't on there. So we got a couple. We can go ahead and kind of work around this. Anyone that you heard on here that I listed that you didn't care for, we can replace it. Police Academy is not on there. The Fockers are not on there. Naked Gun is not on there. Scary Movie, The Twilight Saga,
Scream,
RoboCop. Scream is Scary Movie.
No, Scream and Scary Movie are two different things.
Yeah. Scary Movie's a parody of Scream.
Yeah. It's Scream. Yeah, Scream's on there. All 6 Screams. Saw's not on there.
Yeah.
So we have some work to do. I don't think Ice Age is a very good one. I want to remove that one.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
Lord of the Rings, I'd keep. Fast and Furious. I'm not a fan of that one, even though they did like 75 movies.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Do anybody else like it?
No.
This is probably a little crude, but that movie franchise should have died with Paul Walker.
It should have. You're right.
I think it could have died before that.
Yeah. I'm okay with Indiana Jones, The Mummy, Pirates of the Caribbean, I'm okay with Die Hard. I know my wife doesn't really care for it. Jurassic Park, Jurassic World. I mean, I can remove Die Hard because there's other ones that could replace it. Dark Knight, Batman, Jurassic Park, Rocky, Toy Story, Thor, Star Wars, Mission Impossible, Avengers.
I would just say Batman in general because you got to remember there's the original Adam West movie, and then there's the 4, the Tim Burton and the Jerry Schumacher movies, and then there's of course the Dark Knight movies that came out, and then the Batman. So they're all pretty much one franchise, even though they're done differently, but they're all under the Batman franchise.
So we'll go with the Batman. I was going to go ahead and say the Tim Burton, the original one, the original Batman. Excuse me, not the original. The one with
Nicholson.
Thank you, Nicholson with the Joker. Those 4 or 5 that came in there, they switched Batmans a couple times, but the same premise was still there.
Yeah, it was still there.
But I was going to go with the Dark Knight. I think the Dark Knight overshadows head and shoulders over any of the Batmans.
Oh, agreed.
Yeah.
So we got Iron Man, Jaws, Terminator, Lethal Weapon, Hunger Games, Rush Hour, Captain America, who has their own thing, Men in Black, the MCU Spider-Man, Shrek, Addams Family, Transformers, which I'll be honest with you, I don't care for, Back to the Future, and then there's a Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. Do we want to keep Tobey?
You can keep him in there. I mean, technically he's in the MCU version, the third one, so technically he's in there already.
So I would just leave it as just
one Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we have
Just
one.
That leaves out Andrew Garfield, who is by far the greatest Spider-Man we've ever had.
No.
Let's not argue this now.
No, what are you talking about? That's why he's only in 2. And everybody
They're
else
gonna make a
is in
third
3,
one, but,
and dating Sanjaya. So, anyway, all right, we have 4 movies to fill in, and I give you. I'll read off again some of them, and you stop me if you want to add one. Okay. Let me get back up there a little bit. Get over here. All right. Blade.
No.
Aladdin. No. Superman.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any Superman movies.
You haven't seen any Superman? You wouldn't be able to judge it then, okay. I know you haven't seen any Predator.
No.
Ghostbusters.
Yes.
Yeah. Of course.
Okay, Ghostbusters. All right. Crocodile Dundee. Halloween.
Yes.
Yeah, why not?
Jesus Christ, they came out like 13 movies and still going.
And so
Halloween,
going.
I know.
Fucking crazy. The Lego movie franchise.
No.
Nah.
American Pie.
You know what? Yeah.
I like American Pie.
Yeah,
Right.
and they're making another one apparently. American
They are.
Are they really?
Funeral. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're making American Funeral. Apparently, Stifler's mom is going to die in this one, and they're going to have a funeral for her.
Don't tell me Finch is going to fuck her dead.
Ooh. Oh my God.
My God. Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nah.
Avatar.
Well, that only has 2 movies. It shouldn't even be on the list anyway. The third one doesn't come out till this December sometime.
That is true. That is true. Yeah, the
All
Fire
right.
and Ash. That's right. Okay, we can't do that one. Vacation. We already said we're not doing that.
Yeah, you can throw it in there.
Well, let's see. Vacation or Divergent.
Vacations. I've never seen Divergent.
Vacation or Friday the 13th.
Vacation.
Yeah.
Vacation or Scream or Final Destination.
Vacation.
Vacation.
I like Final Destination and Scream, but I mean,
but I like Vacation better.
Yeah.
I'll have to go with that one.
I mean, I didn't even go see the new.
you know, I'm a horror movie
Destination.
buff.
Yeah, you're a horror. Police Academy or Vacation.
Oh, that's a tough one
Vacation.
now.
I've never seen Police Academy.
Yeah. Okay, that works.
The Fockers or Vacation.
Vacation.
I like the Fockers. But
Just a couple more, and then we'll move on. Saw or Vacation.
never seen it.
Never seen Saw?
I've only seen the
No.
first one, and that's the only one I cared about. But I've seen more Vacation than anything else.
That's not the type of horror movie I like.
Of course not.
Not even horror; it's gore.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
exactly.
I already know she's gonna vote this one in, but you and I, Josh, can override this one.
Okay.
Vacation or the Twilight Saga.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I think
You know, fun fact: my brother, the Psycho Nerd Podcast, he fucking sat through a fucking marathon of that movie when the last one came out with his girlfriend. And I'm like, bro, did they take away your man card when you walked in the front door?
When we were dating, I took him to the last one.
Yeah, that's one movie. He sat through 5
Yeah.
on purpose.
yeah, it's kind of scary. It's kind of scary.
What's that? What's the wolf's name? The wolfy guy?
Jacob.
Jacob's a pedophile because he was marking the dog. I mean, I know enough to carry a conversation, but he marked the daughter.
Yeah. Well,
So that's kind of
it's not,
pedophile kind of shit right there.
it's not in that way.
See, I didn't
But-
think of that.
Yeah.
Now that makes it creepy.
Bell's like, she's a baby. Like, well, I don't give a fuck. She'll be mine one day, and we'll have wolf babies everywhere, and
Oh God.
we'll have 6-pack abs.
See, you guys didn't read the books, though. It's not.
We don't need to read the
It's
book.
not
She's a pedophile.
that way.
I did. I just used them as toilet paper.
You read them before you wiped your
Whatever.
ass.
No, I wiped my ass and then I read it. Like, oh, look, it's shit. Okay, there we go.
All right, let's get this show on the road here. 32 movies. We're going to narrow them down to one. Josh and Alyssa, you guys are the main voters. I am tiebreaker. So here we go. I'm going to start off with the Ghostbusters franchise versus Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
I'm gonna go with Harry Potter. Even
Yeah, that's a
though,
no-brainer.
I mean, I do like Ghostbusters, but
But do you like it better than Harry Potter?
Expelliarmus. I got the elder wand in the closet. I'll bring it out.
Oh God! keep your wand in your pants. Indiana Jones and the Mummy.
Indiana Jones.
The Mummy.
I'm gonna have to go with Jones.
The first Mummy was good, and it just got stupid after a while.
This also includes the one with The Rock, the Scorpion King.
Oh, I forgot about the Scorpion King.
Yeah, everybody has. That's why.
I stick by my vote. Yeah.
All right, Batman: Dark Knight. I guess Batman, the whole franchise.
Yeah.
Versus Toy Story.
Ooh.
That's hard.
No, it's actually kind of.
Those that know me know that I am not a Batman fan by any means, but they put out some pretty good fucking movies.
They have.
Yeah, I know.
With the exception of Batman and Robin. I mean, who has a Batman credit card, really? I'm gonna have to go with Batman on that one. That's a tough one, but Batman is. I've watched more than I have Toy Story.
Okay.
I'm hemming and hawing over here.
Well, that doesn't make it. That doesn't make a decision.
It's hard. I guess I'll go with Batman though.
Okay.
But
I'm Batman.
it is Toy Story.
I mean, Toy Story's gotten good as they've gone along.
Yeah, agreed.
That's very difficult to do. All right, we go to Thor. Yes, they've come out with 3 movies for Thor.
Actually, 4 now. Yeah,
4, right? Versus Star Wars.
You're fucking kidding, right? Do you not see the posters behind me? I vote for Thor. No, just kidding. I vote for Star Wars.
Well, I'm gonna vote for Thor because I'm not really a huge Star Wars fan.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I love Star Wars.
No, don't do
But
it.
Thor is my man.
Oh, dude, the second one was such trash. Oh,
No, it was. They were all good. They were all
no.
good.
Star
Every
Wars
movie
is
in
out?
MCU has been good.
No, the Incredible Hulk was horrible.
Not well. You know what? You know
The
I
why?
didn't see the Incredible Hulk, honey.
But you know why the Incredible Hulk was hard? Because it had Ed Norton.
That's
why.
That's a fair point.
Yeah, that's why they didn't have the person that plays it now.
It's true.
Anyway, Lord of the Rings versus Halloween.
Halloween. I hate Lord of the Rings.
Halloween. I hate Lord of the Rings as well.
Damn.
That
was a
Halloween's
quick
one of my
one, too.
favorite movies, and Lord of the Rings puts me to sleep. So,
All right, Pirates of the Caribbean, or Caribbean, whichever how you pronounce it,
Yeah.
versus Die Hard.
Pirates.
I wasn't prepared for that. Fucking, we should have put that against Star Wars. It'd have been a better fucking fight.
Sorry.
You know what? I got a jar of dirt. Let's pick Pirates.
All right, Pirates it is. All right, Jurassic Park / World going up against Rocky.
Rocky.
Jurassic.
Jurassic Park movies are trash. We didn't learn from the first time we did something.
Well, yeah, it's true.
We keep making more. Maybe the next batch is the
listen.
best one.
When they went ahead and did the world one, it's like, hey, this could benefit. I see Disneyland and fucking dinosaurs getting Mickey Mouse and dinosaurs getting along. I'll go ahead and oh shit. You're right. We didn't learn from the first one, Rocky. The second and third were kind of garbage. The first of each one, the world and the park, were what made it. The second and third of those movies just kind of sucked.
Yeah, Lost World is where they lost me. So
Yeah, I get you. I mean, they kind of made up for it in the third one. I mean, it was better, but it wasn't anything great. All right, we're going with the Avengers against Mission Impossible.
Avengers, and it's funny because I'm going to go see Mission Impossible tomorrow after work. But I got to go with the Avengers.
Avengers.
Yeah, Avengers, because I haven't seen Mission. I mean, I've seen
Mission
few
Impossible, but
Mission.
They're good
Impossible.
movies. They really are.
Yeah.
For what they are, they're good.
yeah, I've seen the first couple of Mission Impossible. But
By the way, John wants to go ahead and point out George Wendt from Cheers. Rest in peace. He passed away.
Yeah, he did.
A big guy that always said, Norm!
And not only that, but he was also a regular on SNL for the Bears,
Bob Bears.
the Bulls.
All right, moving on. We got 8 down, eight battles down, 8 to go, and then we go on to the semifinals. Iron Man versus Jaws.
Iron Man.
Oh, in stereo. All right.
Coming to you live in stereo.
Yeah.
I am Iron Man.
Let's go Shrek versus Addams Family.
Shrek.
Oh, shit. Addams Family.
Ooh. All right, I'm going with Shrek. The only reason why I do that is because Addams Family Values was kind of cheesy.
Speaking of cheesy, Jaws 3D is by far one of the worst movies ever.
Of course
made.
it was.
But it had Dennis Quaid in it, though, which I'm like, what the fuck?
Doesn't matter. Could have had Dwayne Johnson in there. It still would have
It
sucked.
still would have been shit anyway. You know.
Exactly. See, listen, you can go ahead and shine up a turd really good. Still a turd at the end of the day.
Yep.
Men in Black against the MCU version of Spider-Man.
Ooh, damn. That's because the third Men in Black was really good.
It was.
Shit. And I love Spider-Man. That's a tough one.
But the second Men in Black was kind of average
Yeah.
at least.
I'm gonna
go with Spider-Man. I mean, I love Spider-Man. So
I'm gonna go Men in Black.
I gotta do Spider-Man on this one. Because one of the common things with Spider-Man is home. Home is where the heart is. Homecoming, Far From Home, Never Find Your Home. No Way Home, whatever.
nobody wants you to come home.
Stay the fuck home is the fourth one.
Freaking Doctor Strange. Don't ever come back, motherfucker.
Those of you who can't see it, he was doing the Doctor Strange circle. Go ahead and do a transport portal. Transformers versus Back to the Future.
Back to the Future. That's a no-brainer.
Back to the Future. Yeah.
All right, just making sure. That's why they play the brackets. We got a bunch of shooters here. Terminator and Lethal Weapon.
Ooh. Come with me if you want to live.
See, I don't like either one of those.
No, you got to pick one. Which is the less of the evil?
I've never seen Terminator. Actually, I've never really watched all of Lethal Weapon either.
So, Josh, this is pretty much Bollinger in your court.
Terminator.
Terminator, okay.
79 Systems 101.
All right. Hunger Games versus Rush Hour.
Hunger Games. I've only seen the first Rush Hour.
I don't
only handle so much Chris Tucker.
It kind of went to trash in the third one, though, yeah.
Yeah, it did.
Captain America versus Alien.
Captain America. No brainer on that
America.
one. I don't even like the Alien movies. And my brother, oh my God, he's. Oh, do they suck? They're horrible.
And the two that got in on the wild card round, American Pie and Vacation.
Star Wars. Oh, sorry.
American Pie.
Yeah, American Pie, definitely.
Like American Pie. All right. All right, the initial round is over. We are going now to the Sweet 16.
Oh, here we go.
There you go. So here we go. We take the winners of the first bracket. We merge them with the second, with who won. And we're going to go off now with Harry Potter versus Indy Jones.
Oh, shit.
Harry Potter.
No. Yeah, Harry Potter. The Crystal Skull definitely kills that franchise. So, yeah, I got to go with Harry Potter on that one.
I agree. Don't you think they should have just quit after the fucking Crusade?
They could have done one more, but didn't have to involve aliens. And that seemed to be the hot button thing.
That's like, what kind of archaeology are we talking about? That's
Yeah.
Anyway,
I agree.
Batman Dark Knight versus Thor.
Batman.
Okay.
Batman.
That was a little bit.
The Dark Knight is good.
It's very good. That's why it's part of. It's one of
Yeah.
the better franchises. All right. Let's go over to Halloween versus Pirates of the Caribbean.
Pirates.
Halloween.
Oh shit.
But I already know you're gonna pick
I want
Pirates
to pick Pirates.
because I know he's not a big fan of Halloween.
But you have had
It's not just that. It's the fact of Halloween coming out with 80 fucking movies.
Yes, there are a lot more movies than there
Like,
should be,
end
and there's
it.
a lot of them that really kind of aren't that good.
Right. So
But-
it just ruins it.
Although one of my favorite scenes is the one where he goes to space and he kills the one girl in the bikini with the other girl in the bikini and she's in a fucking sack. That is my favorite scene from that movie. Like, dude, that's fucking hilarious.
All right. Rocky versus Avengers.
Damn.
Avengers.
Assemble.
Yeah. I mean, as good as Rocky is and as great of a story it was, yeah, Avengers. I mean, you can't.
They should have stopped at 3 or at 4. They should never have made 5. They should have never made Rocky Balboa.
I'm okay with Rocky Balboa. It gave a good continuation of Rocky's life after, and even with Creed, Rocky goes into Creed, and I haven't really seen all of them, but I mean, it does seem like it's a credible story.
They are pretty good, actually, the
Yeah.
Creed movies.
All right, moving on. We got Iron Man now going up against Shrek.
Iron Man.
I don't know. I still like Shrek.
Yep, I like Iron Man. The MCU Spider-Man versus Back to the Future.
Shit. That's a tough one.
I'm gonna go with Back to the Future.
Ooh. Josh, you gonna split this one, or are you going Back to the Future?
You know what?
Spider-Man.
Give me my fucking DeLorean. Back to the Future.
Wow. You're lucky, because I would have went Spider-Man. All right, you bozos. Let's go on. Terminator versus Hunger Games. We already know this is going Hunger Games.
Terminator.
You gonna do Terminator?
Yeah, I have to.
I'm gonna do Hunger Games only because it ultimately stopped. I know they went songs and ballads and everything like that, but it took a break.
Yeah.
But the first 3 was cool. American Pie and Captain America.
Captain America.
I'm going American Pie on this one.
I'm going Captain America. Keep MCU alive. All right. Hey, we're down to the Elite 8.
Oh,
Ooh. Where
interesting.
the matchups get tougher and tougher. Here's your first matchup, Harry Potter versus Batman.
Oh no.
I'm gonna go Harry Potter.
You're a wizard, Harry. Definitely go Harry Potter.
Harry Potter, okay.
Yeah.
Harry goes to the Final Four. Harry Potter. Pothead.
Hopefully he'll pass his owls this time.
Pirates of the Caribbean versus Avengers.
Pirates.
Avengers.
I hate you folks. I really do.
You're gonna pick freaking pirates, aren't you?
No, I'm going to do it.
Wow.
Pirates did kind of trail off on some of the later movies.
Yeah. The third one and then the one with Penelope Cruz was just unwatchable.
Yeah. There was no unwatchables in Avengers.
No.
All right. You couldn't. Everything there held you on the edge of your seat.
Yep.
Iron Man versus Back to the Future. Ooh.
You know what? It's time to go back to the future. Back to the future. My big ass fucking hand in the fucking mirror. They can see my Green Lantern ring.
Iron Man.
Dickhead! Oh, how dare you!
And Hunger Games Captain America.
Cap.
Hunger Games.
Do Cap. Ooh, no. You know what? I'm going to break it. I'm going to go Hunger Games.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
And the only reason I'm doing that is because there was a movie. There was the second Captain America movie that I had a hard time following. I mean, I got it. Yeah. I didn't care for it. Hunger Games that captured everything from beginning to end, just because they slumped on the Winter Soldier. That was the one.
That's one of the best ones. The best one is Civil War by far.
Well, yeah. I get it. That
Civil
was one of the
War.
good ones.
Winter Soldier is when we finally realized who the Winter Soldier is. Fucking Bucky's alive. And Cap's like, I can't fight you. You're my friend. I'll be with you till the end. And
But see, the problem is down here in Florida, we don't have winter. We don't understand what they're talking about.
so if they called the Summer Soldier, you would have been okay with it.
Absolutely, yeah. It would have been.
I'll make a call. I'll make a call to Feige and let him know. Hey, future reference,
Yeah.
Summer Soldier in the future.
Yeah. You go
just
ahead
have to
and tell me how-
reboot this thing. You know.
You go ahead and tell me how that turns out.
Yeah.
All right, we are down to 4. Half of them are MCU.
Nice.
And I see a very good possibility that we could see MCU versus MCU. We have Harry Potter versus Avengers.
Oh.
I'm going to go with Potter.
Ooh. That would bust a lot of very good brackets. Are we looking to do an Expelliarmus here?
Avengers, assemble.
Ooh. Yeah, Avengers.
Yeah.
Avengers. They have to take it. And finally, Iron Man versus the Hunger Games. This is extremely tough. This is extremely tough. Yeah, say it, damn it. This is extremely tough. All 3 of these movies, all 6 of these movies, you don't put down, you don't go ahead and there's no flaws on any of them. It's just which one drives you closer. It's honestly like 2 owners of the same pet. Come here, boy. Come here. Come here. And they're both got that big fucking bone. And I'm not talking about that bone. I'm talking about they got the big tree. Alyssa was going to say something, but she ended up yawning.
I'm thinking I'll go with Iron Man, I guess.
What say you, Josh?
Iron Man.
Iron Man it is, and we are down to the final 2. It will be an MCU showdown between the Avengers and Iron Man. Told you it didn't get any easier. Avengers versus Iron Man.
I'm going to say Iron Man.
What say you, Josh?
My answer may shock you, because I am Team Cap 100%. However, that being said, if not for that first Iron Man movie, we wouldn't have had the Avengers. So, Iron Man.
Ellis, you said Iron Man too, right?
Yep.
Iron Man is your winner. Greatest franchise bracket is in the books with Iron Man. because I didn't have that one. Exactly. So congratulations. We went through it, and it took us almost to the top of the hour. So what do you think of your first bracket there, Mr. Zodiac?
Not too bad. I mean, Star Wars didn't even make it past the fucking first 32, which is heartbreaking to me. And there was no Star Trek.
There wasn't. You're right.
I need to write to the NCAA committee about this. This is
Probably
appalling.
should.
I should.
Now, if I went, honestly, if I went with the actual list of 32 movies, we would have had John Wick in there.
Oh,
X-Man.
Yeah.
The Hobbit. The Incredibles. Just saying, if I went through the James Bond, obviously did all the ones all the way back to like 1960s.
Yeah. I mean, you technically could have done a 64 team bracket and it would have worked.
I could have. The Matrix.
Yeah.
The Godfather was one of them.
Yeah.
Despicable Me was there. The Fast and the Furious, Jason Bourne. So there was, and Chronicles of Narnia. There was a lot of them that were in there that's like, we didn't have a lot of information or we never seen the movies to really make a judgment call. So the bracket would have been kind of like, who the fuck are you? You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I get you.
So Madagascar would have been there. The Oceans, like Oceans 11, 12, 13, 8.
Oh, I've seen a couple of those.
Yeah.
You'd have to include the original ones with the Brat Pack as well. So
Karate Kid, The Maze Runner, Austin Powers.
Yeah, baby.
Powers.
Rambo. So I'm just saying there was a lot of them in there. I think a couple of them I guess we could have put in there, but still, I think it was a pretty good one. A pretty good 32 movies, movie franchises.
Not too shabby.
Yeah, not too shabby at all.
Dr. Evil, what is your shitter? I got a turd on dick that could choke a donkey. It's squishy. I'm getting all emotional over here.
He could go on all.
I could.
Boy, he could.
Oh, I could.
He almost took over his whole podcast doing just voices.
But I do.
All right, we're hitting the top of the hour. Let's go ahead and take a break. We'll come back. I don't even know what the hell I have to talk about afterwards. I think
Are you going to talk about that story that I sent you? Or did you do that on Monday?
We did it on Monday.
Okay.
Yeah. But we can get your input on it.
Oh, you already got my input on it.
I did.
It was on my show.
It was on your show. Yeah. We don't count your show on this show.
Oh.
I mean, we promote it, the Josh Zodiac Podcast.
Of course we do.
Yeah, we promote it, but we don't. It's that. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Stay tuned here. Give us about 8 minutes of music. We'll play a short bit as well, 9-10 minutes, and we'll be back with the second hour of the Charles Richardson radio program right here, right after this.
Stay where you are. The Charles Richardson Show will return after this.
I'll be trash later.
Call me your friend. Jane, Jane, there you go. You get frustrated and the anger flows. You spend 3 hours speaking your mind. We've had this conversation a million times. You could have said it was over. You could have said that you won't see me again. You could have called me a
Introducing Trailer Trash Barbie. She's larger and meaner than them other prissy, stuck-up, thinking they're better than you Barbies. Now, every girl can live the fantasy of ignorance and poverty with her special trailer park friend. Every Trailer Trash Barbie comes complete with 2 packs of Marlboro Lights for Barbie's smoking pleasure, a bottle of drugstore brand scotch to refresh Barbie during her busy day of bitching, stinking, and watching TV. Waffle House and Shoney's uniforms sold separately. Trailer Trash Barbie comes with platinum blonde hair with black roots showing, blue eyeshadow, and cocoa beige colored teeth. Plus, a miracle procreation button. Press button on Barbie's back, and she's pregnant again. There's also an action pull string where Trailer Trash Barbie can say up to 11 phrases, including,
I done told you freaking kids to get the hell out of my yard. Oh, damn constipation again. Where the frig are my cigarettes?
and more. Barbie double-wide dream trailer with stained carpet, broken steps, and black and white TV sold separately. And coming soon, abusive boyfriend Ken with sour milk breath.
We're back to the best show you have never heard of. That's the Charles Richardson Show.
And we're back. 813-699-5595. That is the phone number you can call to go ahead and yell at us. And I will virtually bitch slap the taste out of your mouth.
Oh, Daddy.
Yeah. Oh, Daddy. I would like another one. We are again live on Facebook, the Charles Richardson Show Facebook page, and the Charles Richardson profile. We're live there. We're also live on YouTube, courtesy of, the Charles Richardson Show YouTube channel. Yeah, subscribe. It is absolutely, totally fucking free. You don't need to have any money, you cheap motherfuckers. Yeah. And, of course, again, live on Power One Radio and Sunset DAB, which, by the way, Leslie says she is not the owner of Sunset Radio. She has another one. It's called Rocksteady 94, and we are actually simulcast right there on Rocksteady 94. Thank you again, Leslie, for correcting my abuse of not knowing what the fuck I'm talking about. I appreciate it. It happens quite often, though. I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about half the time.
You're a guy. It's kind of part of our MO.
Part of my DNA? Do what you're saying? You know, on top of having the XY chromosomes, it's like, you know, you have the DNA of a fucking mouse. Although they do remember shit. Oh, you got the elder one. Hold on, let me get you in the big picture.
Oh.
You got the elder one. We got to go ahead and put you front and center. Go ahead.
Oh shit! There it is. Right
there.
Yeah. Avada Kedavra.
You know, so I'm taking a look at that thing. That kind of looks like a straightened wooden anal bead type situation there.
Hey, we don't know what Dumbledore was doing in his off time. You know, he was old as fuck. You know.
You know what? Actually, we should, because the Beasts and Feasts and those three movies. One of them had Dumbledore in it back when he was like, you know, itching his crotch for crabs and shit.
You know, I've tried to watch those movies, the Fantastic Beasts.
Fantastic Beasts, that's what it was. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Those ones are harder to sit through for some reason.
Well, because number one, we don't know a book to read on. I mean,
but
everything.
I haven't read the Harry Potter books.
Yeah, but everybody was telling you what Harry Potter was.
Yeah, the books are way better. I mean, the movies are good, but the books are way better.
Fantastic Beasts does have a book series as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it came out after the fact, though, I think.
Did it?
I think so.
Oh.
They're just making shit up as they went along. Like, let's do a Dumbledore prequel movie, and we'll make everything up as we go.
But I mean, those were harder to follow.
That does seem like how it went, Josh. Is like they just made shit up.
I've tried several times to watch the first Fantastic Beasts, and I had a hard time following it.
Yeah, that was one of the ones we just fell asleep on.
Yeah.
Like, it's over? Oh,
and I've
man,
tried
what happened?
a couple of times. I really tried to give it a shot, and it just never.
I mean, it lost me at the very beginning where it focused on this one teenager that had a really bad haircut, and I'm like, I can't get behind this guy. What the fuck is he doing?
I mean, the little creatures are cute, but
Yeah, well, little creatures over here are cute too, and they're called dogs.
Or cats.
Or cats. Yeah, I guess cats are worse. Cats will go ahead and spit in your face if they could.
Yeah, they probably would.
They're freaking evil. They're evil. Watch this one show called My Cat from Hell, and my God, it was cats from hell. Like, how would you be able to even just justify having one as a pet? There's no way.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't. I mean, I did have them as pets before, but it's like they've mutated as the years gone on.
not all cats are like that.
No, of course not.
Just the bad ones.
Yeah. Here's a meme that I pulled after the last show. If a girl ever pulls a knife on you during an argument, pull out the bread, turkey, and mayo. Her instincts will kick in, and she'll make you a sandwich.
You know, I tried that on my ex-wife. She just tried to stab me with the knife.
I was gonna say, I don't think that would work.
So, but then again, I married a woman who was half Italian, half Hispanic, and she couldn't boil water. So I hit the fucking jackpot with that one.
I don't know what you call a jackpot, but that seemed like the opposite of the jackpot.
That was me.
It really did.
That's being sarcastic.
Oh. So, yeah, we had, Josh wanted to talk about this because it's like, you know, I have my thing. The whole Whataburger issue that we had talked about on Monday. If you didn't listen to the show Monday, oh, gee, you're in the majority.
Did I miss this?
How dare you not listen to the show on Monday? How dare you not listen?
I was here.
The Whataburger. So maybe we did. Maybe we didn't do this.
I don't think we did because
All right, you
I
know
don't
what?
remember it, and I was here.
All right. Hey, I will mute your ass. A Texas man is suing Whataburger, alleging that he requested no onions on his meal and then he got onions. He is suing
Sounds
him
like something you'd do.
for one. I would. I mean, I trust me. I have a temper. I have a temper.
He comes home with fast food, and there's onions on his thing. When he ordered no onions, he gets so pissed.
Oh yeah. So I said no onions.
How fucking hard is it not to put a fucking onion on my fucking burger?
And I sent you my response to that one video. I mean, you're not gonna be able to see the video.
No,
it's fucking funny.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna play it.
That shit was hilarious. Like, I was showing somebody at work. I'm like, this is so funny that we were just talking about this on the podcast over the weekend, and this video pops up. That's just hilarious.
Yeah.
Which is funny because I'm wearing my official
hospital. Yeah, he ordered this Big Mac with no onions. Yeah. And you made it with onions. Yeah. Could you make it again with no onions, please, then? Like he ordered? Okay, fine. Thank you. Sorry, it'll be just a second. Here's your new Big Mac, dude. Wow, that was fast. It still has onions. What? What's the problem this time? What do you mean this time, Seth? He just told you it's the same problem. There's onions. He didn't want onions? No, he just... Seth! What do you mean? I told you, no onions multiple times. Look, I'm confused, right? So he got a Big Mac. I'm gonna light the building on fire. You're bad at your job. You have no right to talk to him. You're not above us. I will food out of a bag, loser. I'm sorry. But you do suck at your job, Seth. Yeah, you're right. Like a blind toddler could do this. Go make a third Big Mac, but this time, for the love of God, Seth, no onions. This is frustrating. If he messes this up again, I'm gonna commit a felony. Fixed it. Here's your third Big Mac. What? I put extra onions just... Yeah, he ordered this Big Mac.
I mean, it all makes sense, right?
It does.
It's like that's what every fucking buddy does at fast food restaurants. It's just, what did you say? You make a special request? Well, here's what I do with your special request.
Yeah.
On my nuts and then put it on your burger.
I know my dad one time he went to Burger King and he asked for extra mayo. And he's like, and I want extra mayo on my burger. He got home to eat it, and it was just drowning in fucking mayo. But he was loving it. Like, that's disgusting. Mayo on a burger is gross.
Oh, I love mayo on a burger.
Yeah, mayo is good.
Blech.
The lawsuit says that Demery Ardell Wilson ate a meal that caused an allergic reaction because of onions present in it after he requested there be none. So Texas man suing Whataburger, alleging that he requested no onions and he had an allergic reaction because of it.
Okay, but if you're allergic to onions, wouldn't you check before you eat it?
That was my argument. That was my argument 100%. Wouldn't you check the fucking burger?
That is correct there, yes.
Because fast food people are not always competent enough to leave off the onions.
True. Or anything you put on there for that matter.
Right.
A petition filed by Demery in Texas's 269 judicial they call it court, claimed that Whataburger failed to act in accordance with the appropriate standards of care, causing Wilson to suffer personal injuries. Representatives of Whataburger declined Today.com's request for comment because they knew they fucked up.
Yeah.
The lawsuit states on July 24th last year, Wilson visited a Whataburger location where he ate, quote, a fast food meal, end quote, that caused an allergic reaction because of onions present in it after he requested there would be none. He says that as a result, he was required medical attention because he couldn't open his burger. The filing didn't mention what Wilson ordered, but the chain's enormous burger offering, the Whataburger, features a beef patty with mustard, onion, special sauce, lettuce, pickles, diced tomatoes, and a frickin' rub in the genitals. The chain site has a page that lists possible allergens like wheat, soy, gluten, and spit, but not onion. There was a manufacturing defect in the food at the time it left Wilson's possession, reads the filing. A manufacturing defect. That's lawyer writing all day long.
That's 100% lawyer writing right there.
How about the burger was built wrong? Manufacturing defect.
The thing is, if it's an allergy, you're gonna check that to make sure that it's not on there.
Obviously,
before you eat it.
Obviously, according to Demery Ardell Wilson, that he does not need to open the fucking burger.
I mean, you just don't like onions, and you're still gonna check that burger before you take a bite.
Oh, fuck yeah.
100%.
I'm not allergic to onions. I just hate them.
And here's my thing, too, and I've worked in fast food, too. I've seen people that, I've seen the burger or the food being made, and they get their food. It's in their possession. They leave. They come back. And the thing they did not ask for magically appears in what they ordered. So how do we know this motherfucker was looking for a lawsuit and did this shit on purpose to get paid? That seems to be the way of the world now. Either you have an OnlyFans account or you sue for something stupid.
Well, see, I've been trying to do that for at least 3 days a week the past 4 weeks before I went to the hospital. I've gone to Burger King, ordered a Whopper with no onions, and God damn it, they kept the onions off. Every time. Every time they kept the onions off. I don't know why. I'm
just saying, and here's the difference. If it was just onions that he didn't like, fucking pick them off. You're done. It's okay.
Right.
But if you have a legit allergic reaction to any type of food, have it be onions or tomatoes, whatever it is, you're going to look to see if it's there. And if it's there, you take it back home and go, hey, I said no onions. I have an allergic reaction. And their response should be, oh, we apologize. Let's remake that real quick. Because you can't just pick off anything you're allergic to because whatever was on it will get into the meat and you'll still have a reaction to it. So,
and this is the argument I made on your podcast when we were talking about this. Weirdly, not wrestling, and this is maybe wrestling with the agenda of why the fuck would you do this?
Want to put this dude through a fucking table?
Yeah, but it's like if there was no reaction, and even if he did request it, hey, no onions, and we may, oops, sorry, I apologize.
Yeah.
But if he needed medical care because of something he did request, and there is a paper trail, like for instance, the burger when I order the Whopper at Burger King, and I say no onions, there is a fucking sticker on the burger that says Whopper, no onions.
And it's on the receipt.
It'll say on the receipt too, yeah.
Right, exactly. So if there is evidence that no onions was put down and he got an allergic reaction and a medical bill, because like if you go to the ER and you get an aspirin, it's like $50,000 right there. So I mean, you're definitely gonna get some money, and that just shows his neglect. The filing claims Whataburger was neglected by providing Wilson a meal that included onions and that its inclusion raises to the level of a manufacturing defect. The plaintiff is seeking monetary relief over $250,000.
What?
But less than $1 million. This includes damages, penalties, cost, expenses, prejudgment interest, all other relief. Plaintiff expressly reserves the right to amend this damage calculation as discovery progress. God, who wrote this? Freaking
a lawyer with fucking lot to say.
It's like the Willy Wonka contract.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Plead the deuce de la column. It's all there, black and white.
At the bottom.
You stole fizzy lefty jakes.
They're gonna pay it. They're gonna pay it just to shut him the fuck up. But I'd like to think that the judge would be smart enough to go, "Hey, did you check the burger before you fucking ate it? You didn't? Case dismissed. You're fucking stupid.
No.
Done. I'm sorry,
dude. Seriously, listen.
Now,
honestly, I find fault in Whataburger if there is a paper trail that shows you no onions, and he got into the hospital with a bill saying he had an allergic reaction because he's allergic to fucking onions. It's Whataburger's fault. If there is anything missing in that fucking little timeline where he got an allergic reaction 2 days later because he tasted an onion an onion ring at grandma's house, he forgot he was allergic to it, then that's different. If there was no paper trail, nothing to prove that he said no onions, then it's case closed.
Here's a question, because I have never been to Whataburger, because we don't have them here. Are the onions mixed into the meat, or is it?
No, they're separate from.
Are they like minced onions, or are
they're
they?
The round circular ones. They they're like that. They just chop them up and then they have.
Yeah, well then it's pretty damn obvious that there's onions in it if they're in there.
100%. Yeah, they're not minced up like they are at McDonald's. They're actually big chunks of onion that go on the burger.
Right.
I disagree. It's on the customer to double check your order. I know I'd love to live in a world where I didn't have to double check my order, but unfortunately that's the world we live in.
But
dude, we have to double check our shit.
At some point in time, the employees that are making this food, they have to be held responsible for something.
I'm not saying they're not. I'm not saying they're not liable. But my thing is, how do we know he even told them that he had an allergic reaction to onions? I know. I'm saying we don't know if he did or not. I know.
Number one, that's a HIPAA violation. You don't have to disclose your medical history. And number two, it doesn't matter if he's allergic to them or not. But this makes
he just said he didn't want them.
This makes a claim for that amount of money. Now, if I said to him, hey, listen, I don't want no onions, and I get onions, what the fuck? I didn't want onions, but I don't have an allergic reaction. I just don't like the taste of them. They'll say, I apologize. Come on back. We'll get you a free burger. It's different. It's different.
But that's my argument, though, is that, whenever I go get a burger, because I have a pickle allergic reaction, and I always tell them, no pickles, I have an allergic reaction to them. 9 times out of 10, they get it right. Every now and again, they get it wrong.
What happens to that 10 out of 10?
And I take it back and say, you put pickles. I said, I have an allergic reaction. And we apologize. Let's remake that burger for you.
Yeah.
Cool. No big deal.
I get that you're
double check your work.
I get that
But
you're
I'm
I get that
pretty
you're
sure
responsible.
you check that burger every
Yeah.
time too to make
That's
sure
my
there's no
argument.
pickles.
But
That's my argument.
I guarantee. Okay, so you're being the goody two shoes, and hey, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a pass because if I had eaten this burger and I've gone to the hospital, my lawyer would be the next guy through that door, and your ass would be grass, and I would own this restaurant.
See,
That would probably get sued again because you guys have fucking neglected people here.
no, that's not 100% good. Whataburger is pretty good about getting your order right, and I know I'm a little biased because I'm from the hometown of Whataburger. I'm wearing the fucking AA ball cap of the team that plays at Whataburger Field right now. I'm a little biased, but what I will say this: how do we know who even said don't put onions on the burger? What if he said I want a number one, and that's all he said?
That's the thing. If there is nothing on the receipt, then yeah, the case is thrown out. How do we know?
Yeah, 100% agree with that.
I don't think they record your order. They don't video and audio record your order. I'm sure. No. If you can't prove that you ordered no onions, then what the fuck are we supposed to do?
I mean, again,
it's kind of like that video I just played with Seth there. He ordered a Big Mac with onions.
Yeah, he wanted double onions. Here you go. But that's my thing, though. You know, if he didn't say no onions on it, then he's done. Null and void. He's out.
Exactly.
Yeah, if he
I agree with you.
Now, if he said no onions and they put it on there anyway, but he didn't let them know that, hey, I have an allergic reaction, again, that's on him because you want to let people know, hey, emphasize, do not put onions on my burger.
Well,
again,
I don't think you need to go that far to disclose, hey, listen, I can't have pickles on my burger because A, I go ahead and break out in hives. B, I have erectile dysfunction. C, my wife is...
don't tell everybody. What the fuck?
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. You don't need to go ahead and disclose your medical history.
You really don't need to, but if you are...
If it's if you have a peanut allergy, you're going to tell them you have a peanut allergy.
Let me ask you both this. If I went ahead to Whataburger and say, hey, don't put onions on my burger, please. I have an allergic reaction. I guarantee you, if it's on the receipt that says no onions, it's not going to say no onions. Customer may die when eating this burger.
Oh no, of course not. That's not
so even if he said I have an allergic reaction, where's the proof?
The thing is, though, that if you say I have an allergic reaction, it will prioritize that in the mind of the person who's making your order.
So basically, everybody in the back know that, hey, this guy's got an allergic reaction to onions. Do not put it on there.
Yeah. So basically, one 17-year-old is going to tell the other 17-year-old, hey, be very careful. Don't put onions here because he's going to sue us. He's going to die. They're
more likely to pay attention and actually make sure that it's right.
If it's a manager, yes.
If they think that there could be a problem.
If it's a manager,
if it's just because you just don't like onions, then they're gonna just okay,
double onions,
and maybe we'll put onions on it. Maybe we won't. We'll see.
Exactly.
Surprise.
Exactly.
I disagree. I think it doesn't matter how much you emphasize it, it's going to be in the person's mindset. I'm going to make the fucking sandwich. I don't care what they said. I hate my job, blah, 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 and make the sandwich and whatever, and just overlook any of his requests. That can happen. Doesn't matter how strenuous, I will die if I smell onions on my burger. It's not going to be a case of how severe it's going to be because, number one, there's no documentation anyway. He could go to court and said, hey, I told him I have an allergic reaction to onions, but there's no proof.
Actually, there is proof because they can pull up the sales for that particular day because they saved them now on the computer and pull up whatever order he was. And then we go, oh, yeah, look, you didn't say no onions, and it's on the receipt right here.
But even if he did say no onions, which he claimed, if he did say no onions but didn't specify, oh, yeah, I'm going to die if I have onions in my burger, where are you going to see the proof on that?
I'm not saying there is any proof, but, here's my thing. and I guess my years of working in the food industry have kind of warped my mind just a little bit. I would say pay for his doctor visit, and that's it. That's all you're going to get. You're going to get whatever medication you needed, whatever the hospital charged you. That's what you get. You're not getting $250,000. It's not happening.
No. Pain and suffering. That this guy, which by the way is Hadi, the Hadi law firm, HADI. I could already tell you, he's probably here illegally. He's probably here illegally.
It's Houston, so yeah, wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, he's going after the million. But less than $1 million, so $999,950. We'll sell our court for that.
He gets a middle finger from the Josh Zodiac. What he gets, he gets a middle fucking finger, and he's lucky to get that.
The specific Whataburger location is also not mentioned in the law.
Of course not. Wow. Of course they're not going to mention it. There's like 100 of them in Houston.
Yeah, but the chain operates in Texas, where it has 764 restaurants. Yeah, it's crazy. There was actually
not 100% accurate.
There was actually another lawsuit that Hadi also represented with Sonic, but it was dismissed 1 month later. No result on that.
Yeah, see, there you go. So
nobody responds to comment. Yeah, it's just.
So this guy's just carrying around a pocket full of onions and throwing them on his burgers.
Yes,
so that he can sue people.
That could be. I mean, you've seen Bob's Burgers where the guy's walking in with rat
poisoning.
Yeah, he's just throwing it on there, and he's the fucking food guy, the food administrator. Yeah, that's him. Oh my Lord!
Some people are douchebags.
Oh yeah, they can be. But I still say he has a case. But like you said, I don't know. 250,000. It depends on you're right. It depends on how much your hospital. You also have to take a look at pain and suffering. That's going to be the fucking gimmick.
Which is bullshit. If he wants pain and suffering, I'll beat the shit out of him. And then that'll be all right. Then there's your pain and suffering. How much do I owe you?
I had pain and suffering for 2 days. Trust me, I wish I could get in 250,000 for 2 days. My God, I wish I could do. Yeah, stop growling over there. Two dogs over here. Play with me.
Only one of them's growling.
I want a Whataburger now. Give me a Whataburger.
Oh my God.
Well, she's growling because I took the pen away that she was trying to chew on.
Uh-oh.
You remember Ricochet? Apparently they're putting him over on AEW now.
Why? He's so mid. Ugh.
I think you got Samantha Irvin doing, sexual favors backstage.
You know what? It wouldn't surprise me, but he can't cut a promo. He's a good wrestler.
Yeah.
But he can't cut a promo to save his life. The freaking crowd just does not, or not into him at all. And yet he's trying to start Twitter wars or X wars, whatever you want to call them, with just random people like, yeah, AEW is better than WWE, and we will destroy you. I'm like, look at the ratings and tell me who's destroying who.
Yeah, of course.
Seriously.
But nobody who's pro AEW is going to admit that.
No, of course not. And AEW has become the modern day WCW. They throw a bunch of money at old, aging WWE talent. They go over there. They make all this money, but they put out a shit product. It's the same shit. Yeah. The only difference is they don't have a gimmick like the NWO to put them over the top.
And now we got Saturday night's main event coming up in a few days.
Yes, we do.
And there was supposed to be John Cena trying to promote something, but I don't even think he's in a match.
Yeah, he is. He has a match against R-Truth.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, R-Truth.
Yeah, it's a non-title match, though.
Yeah.
Did you see the Zoe Stark injury?
I haven't seen anything yet, so no, I haven't.
It's disgusting. It's a bad knee injury.
Really?
It was horrific.
Oh, that sucks.
It's rough to watch.
That sucks.
Like her knee bends like 45 degrees in the wrong direction.
Oh.
Yeah, it looked. And as soon as she landed, she grabbed it, and the ref jumped in. The doctors came in, and it was a Money in the Bank pre-qualifying match too. So it was. They show the replay, and there's stills of it. It looks yuck.
Yeah, that sucks, man. Because she's a talented wrestler.
Her and Ivy Nile both, I believe, should be on the. But I guess they just don't fit the mold that they're looking for.
Yeah, I guess. So this is actually the 40th installment of Saturday Night's Main Event. Saturday Night Main Event XL, happening over at. Sorry, that's July 12th. I'm sorry. So no, this is one here. This is the one in Tampa, Florida. 39. Jey Uso, Logan Paul. We all know who's gonna win that one.
Yeah, no shit.
Zayn and Punk versus Rollins and Breaker. I wouldn't be surprised if Rollins and Breaker won that one.
We're gonna see the third member of that faction come out that night. I'm putting money on that one.
Cena and Truth. I don't know. I see just Cena could be a squash, and then Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre. That's a steel cage match. Anything with a steel cage, you gotta like.
Disgusting. I don't know why, but I have a feeling that R-Truth might surprise us. He might.
I think he'll put a good fight.
No, I think he might actually pull it out. I've got a feeling he's gonna win this match. This is my booking right here. He'll win this match at the main event, and then he'll disappear in obscurity for a minute, and then towards the end of Cena's run, Truth is gonna go, "Hey, I pinned the champion. I should get a title shot."
No,
and then R-Truth not only beats him again, but he becomes the world champion and ends John Cena's run. He beats his childhood hero.
Man,
that's my booking right there.
That sounds some like freaking storytelling bullshit right there.
I mean, if you're gonna book the person that beats Cena, I mean, we've already got Randy Orton out of the way. You still got the Miz, you got CM Punk, and the person that's not in the company but could, because I think he's a free agent now, Edge.
What? Edge is not a free agent.
I thought he was. I could have sworn I
think
he was.
Still in AEW. But that would be cool if they put Edge, they got Edge back in there.
And he pretty much, because they had their little thing going on there for a minute. Edge cashing in on Cena like what, 2 or 3 times? At least 2.
Yeah, he's still signed to AEW.
Boo. Well,
what's
up, John?
I hate John Cena. Never liked him.
Oh, come on.
Mute. Hang it up.
Never liked him.
You
don't have to be such a hater now. You know that, right?
No, of course I don't.
No, come on.
Well, I'm curious. Why do you not? Why do you dislike John Cena? Why do you dislike him?
Never. Just never. I'm a heel, and I still don't even like John Cena.
I'm a heel, and I love John Cena even more now so than I did a year ago.
Can't stand him.
Was it because of the 3 moves of doom?
Whatever he does. So you think Cody ever get the belt back or what?
Yeah, of course.
Eventually down the road, yeah. But
I hope so.
He's been gone for what, a month now?
Yeah, he's making his way back though.
Right. They basically, Vince McMahon, they screwed over his father, and I don't know.
But he finished his story. I mean,
he should have won at 39. He should have won the belt at 39. If we're gonna be real about it,
you need to extend that storyline. They did a good job extending it. They did a good job.
Hey, Charles, have a good time this weekend.
Oh yeah, we always do, or we at least we try.
Yeah. All right, have a good time, and I'll see you when you guys come back. I'll listen to you when you come back.
All right, man. Take care. Thank you.
All right, take care. Peace out.
Bye. Has to go ahead and call Cena.
We need to screen the phone calls going forward because Cena haters stand in the back of the line.
Yeah, because we have so many phone calls that would. Let's screen the phone calls and put them in the order. At the back
phone calls, yeah.
Well, guess what?
Charles Richardson show here.
The back of the line is also the same as the front of the line. It's
the welcome man on the front door just says, "Well."
Oh Lord,
that's funny.
Whataburger, we're talking wrestling, and then we have then we got SmackDown on Friday.
Yeah,
I'll probably miss anyway. I'll probably miss Saturday night's main event too, but I'll pick it up when we reconvene.
Yeah.
When do you plan on recording next time?
Next weekend, not this weekend, but the following weekend.
Oh, weekend. Okay. All right. Cool.
So what is that? The 30th, I think. The 31st. I forget.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that's what I was planning because I know it's a holiday weekend. I'm going to get all the adulting shit done Friday, and I'm not doing shit over the weekend. I'm just going to relax, catch up on sleep.
What are you doing on Monday then? Anything?
Me?
Yeah. What are you up to?
Besides Raw, I got nothing going on.
Nothing?
No.
No cookout, no family, nothing? Nobody?
I don't have any family up here. I'm in Idaho. I'm like 6 states away from home.
Well, you could always drive there. Come on.
Yeah, 29 hours later. Fuck that. I love Whataburger, but I don't love it that much.
What about this news? The Indy 500. You ever heard of that race, right?
Of course, yeah.
It is going to host the first ever Oscar Mayer Wienermobile race. Oh, my God. It's the Weenie 500.
Oh, my God.
I'm dead serious.
Wow.
Dead serious how this is going to work out. This is weird.
Just a bunch of weenies on the road, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Bunch of weenies. That's all it is.
I can hear the commentators now. Look, he's making a left turn.
Fox for our special Daytona 500 pre-race coverage. I have with me here virtually Richard John's here, right?
Yeah, they are. This is
yeah.
You go
Where's
up.
the weenie? No, they're not going to show the weenie. Never mind. Whatever. I thought they were going to mention the Weenie Mobile. They had a fucking the Weenie 500 race. It marks the first time in a decade all 6 Weenie Mobiles in the company will be at the same location, and it'll be the first time they've ever raced.
Oh my God!
Each Wienermobile will represent a regional favorite: the New York Dog for the East, Slaw Dog for the Southeast, Chili Dog for the South, Chai Dog for the Midwest, Seattle Dog for the Northwest, and the Sonorone Dog for the South. Whatever the fuck that is. Never heard of that. I never heard of the Chai Dog either.
Chili cheese dog I've heard of.
Oh. The race will be streamed on the Fox Sports app with highlights being shown during Sunday's pre-race.
Is the Chai Dog the Chicago?
Yeah, well, obviously Chai, yeah.
Okay.
The Chicago Dog.
I've heard of a Chicago Dog, but
Yeah.
I've never heard it called a Chai Dog.
So it's interesting. I'm kind of wondering, like...
And then there's the Growling Dog over here.
Yeah, that's the growl. Well, that's not a race. That's not a race.
Sounds like Stitch got loose in our house.
Yeah, right. So that's 12:45 green flag on May 25th for the Indianapolis 500.
Jesus.
And it's going to be a pre-race. So it's like right before the actual race, they're going to have the weenies out there, the big shenage.
Are they owned by WWE now? Because it's a pre-show before the actual show.
Yeah, right.
Who will win the weenie race? Tune in this weekend and find out.
Yeah, I don't know, but that's going to be interesting. I would like to see the. I would like to see the weenie race. There's weenie number 4 coming around. He wins by a tip. He wins by the tip of his weenie. Oh God!
I'm a little late, but
yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Ugh. The chili dog shit himself, and he's been disqualified.
Oh God!
Oh my God! That's just gimmick.
Oh, here we go. So, top favorite burger chains. I'm just pulling this out of my ass. I had nothing after the brackets.
Okay.
I did not do my job very well.
That's okay.
Number 10, Red Robin. You have a Red Robin up there?
We do. I was not impressed the one time I went.
No. Mooyah Burgers. I have never heard of that.
Neither. That's a new one.
Wayback Burgers, number 8.
Never heard of it.
Five Guys, number 7.
They're overpriced, but they're pretty good.
I think they're really good. And yeah, they are more expensive.
Yeah.
Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers.
Yes, they are pretty freaking good.
We don't have that around here.
They have it in Orlando.
Do they?
Yeah, I remember seeing it on.
They're more smash burgers.
Yeah. Islands Restaurants. Never heard of it. Culver's, number 4.
Okay.
Shake Shack, they're making their way down here. The Habit Burger Grill, not Hobbit, and In-N-Out Burger, number 1. In-N-Out Burger. That's
In-N-Out Burger is garbage.
I've never had an In-N-Out burger.
You're not missing much.
You don't want? Yeah, you're not missing much. You probably don't want one.
You know why they call it In-N-Out Burger? Because it goes in and goes right back out.
You're getting quick. You're getting quick there.
Well, I had it up on the right screen. No, In-N-Out burgers are about the size of a McDonald's burger, and they call it a double-double. It's about that big. It's not very big. You go to Whataburger,
they're huge.
They're fucking huge. Yeah, I'm like, I could get 3 double-doubles and still not even compared to a Whataburger double-double.
By the way, Whataburger finished number 14.
That's bullshit. Bias. It's that dude with the onions. He's tainting the polls. He's got more pull than he thinks he does.
McDonald's is finished in 17. Burger King 19. White Castle down to 20, which should be further.
No, yeah, White Castle's. Burger King should be above McDonald's. Let's be real here. Burger King is.
Burger King serves real meat. It serves real meat.
Yeah.
Wendy's is 22. Carl's Jr. or
See,
Hardee's
I like Wendy's better than
is 23.
Burger King or McDonald's.
Checkers / Rallies, they're both owned by the same company. Number 24, and Steak and Shake round out 25. But yeah, Red Robin, I think they have some pretty decent burgers, but
they're too small.
You just like to go there for the root beer
and the fries.
Yeah, and the fries. Thank you. I can't do that anymore. Diabetes is a bitch. Can't really go much to fast food anymore.
Wendy's is actually, high up there too. Especially with like the Baconator, and their breakfast is actually not bad either.
I had a son of a Baconator today for lunch.
Oh, you were able to get through a drive-through that wasn't 10 miles wide?
Well, after I had made my trip almost all the way to the school and then had to turn around and go back, I went to Wendy's because I was not going without lunch.
Just to let you know, so she does therapy in clinic and at the school. So the school trip to the clinic is about 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So she had like 30 minutes to get there. So she went to the Wendy's that's right next to the clinic, and it was like backed up. So was the line inside. So she had to go down all the way. I guess you went to Veterans.
Yeah.
Which was right, like maybe a couple minutes away from the school, and she luckily, I guess, made it through there. But were you on time or were you late?
No, so
you had to, that's right. You couldn't go to the school because they told you she went home sick, and you had to go back to the clinic.
Yes.
So never mind.
So I got almost all the way to the school, the whole 20-minute drive, and I get a text that my client had gotten picked up early from school because she was sick.
Oh, see, Josh, how would you feel if you went ahead and
turned around?
Wait a second. So, Josh, let me ask you this: How would you feel if you went ahead and you told your boss, "Hey, I'm coming in today. I'll be right in there." Say your job's 30 minutes away. You go 25 minutes, and the boss says, "Hey, Josh, we don't need you today. Go back home, get some Z's." What?
I better get some fucking compensation.
Right.
Well,
I'm getting Wendy's and a Frosty.
So here's the thing. If I was going to go home, I was already almost home.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because we live right down the street from the school that I go to.
Mm-hmm.
So I did not go home. I indeed turned around and went back to the clinic. And I actually picked up Wendy's at the same Wendy's that I originally had gone to, but
so the line went down.
Line had gone down by the time I got back there, and I was not going back into the clinic without food.
Yeah, because everybody in the line got their burgers without onions to make sure that, anyway.
It's funny you mentioned burgers. I haven't had dinner yet. I'm fucking starving right now. I'm what am I going to get for dinner tonight?
Well, we're gonna go. We'll go ahead and cut you loose. We're gonna go do good news, and then we're gonna end the show. So if you want to go ahead,
10 minutes. 10 minutes. Who fucking cares?
You sure?
Yeah.
You're just starving. You're a big guy like I am. So
I'm eating off the stored fat in my stomach. I think I'll be all right. I got plenty. It's paid for.
We'll see if that's the case. I could probably live for about a month crossing the Sahara.
Yeah.
Good. I'm good.
You'll even longer if you're Jewish.
Yeah. But I'm checking the time now. It's like we're not even going to be able to take another break, and then we're just going to go right into good news. So, Alyssa, if you can go ahead and pull up that good news story that I know you've just been sitting on and
No, I
waiting to
have
read.
one.
I know you have. That's what I'm saying. Go ahead and pull that good news story.
You
up,
said it like you were being sarcastic. Like
Oh,
you
no,
didn't
no,
think
no,
I
no.
actually had one. But I do.
No. I'm
I know
actually
you remember what am I?
I'm actually stalling so I can get the theme music up here. So there we go. See, there's a method to my madness. Here's Alyssa's good news. Here we go.
A stray dog rescued from the streets visits dozens of countries with a woman who never liked dogs. A woman who never liked dogs has been walking and biking around the world with a street dog that she found neglected and covered in fleas. An Australian cattle dog, Butch, must now be among the most well-traveled dogs on the planet, having been taken in by the woman who spends all of her days exploring the world. Heike worked as
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
something like that.
Yeah.
Worked as a
It'll change your life.
camerawoman for ZDF, Germany's biggest broadcasting station. Over a decades-long career that ended 12 years ago when she decided to hit the road permanently. It's taken her across over 104 countries on all inhabited continents to date. She had been looking to travel across the Americas on a donkey in March 2020 before taking a break in a beach hut in Baja California the following year.
She was going to go on a Jackass?
I guess so.
Wow.
Having been chased by dogs on more than one occasion during her travels, a lack of affection for the canine race grew into a dislike. All until her experience in the beach hut. Cooking grilled chicken one night, a stray dog named Max, meek and mild, came to the front door, and her friend Ronnie received her to let him stay, or convinced her to let him stay. The following day, Max came back with two friends. During her sojourn in the beach hut, the three strays gradually nursed away her fear of dogs, a prerequisite to a life-changing experience not long after. I never really liked dogs when I was a kid, but the first moment I had little Butch in my arms, I knew he was mine now. I couldn't believe it how I felt, she told England's Southwestern News Service. Butch was chosen from among a litter of 7 flea-ridden puppies that a pair of unscrupulous owners were looking to cast aside. Despite all the uncertainties and extra responsibilities that traveling with a dog would bring, she looked into Butch's face and knew what she had to do. He's my best friend. I love this guy to death, and it's awesome. The Heidelberg native said Australian cattle dogs are a tough breed. They are basically made for the outdoors, and Butch does not know any other way. He only knows life on the road, and we're connecting footsteps nearly every day.
Very nice.
There's more, but it's a long-winded story. Anyway.
Yeah, it's already long-winded as it was. All right. That was our... Yep. Thank you very much for that.
Cool little story.
All right. Don't forget to go ahead and like and share on Facebook, the Charles Richardson Show Facebook page, the Charles Richardson YouTube channel. Make sure you go ahead and tune in to power1radio.com for all your 80s and 90s dance hits 24/7, and also on Sunset DAB and on Rock Steady 94, both overseas, all the way over that big ocean to the east. And of course, you make sure you listen to
the Josh Zodiac Podcast. If you Google search the Josh Zodiac Podcast, you will find the Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and the YouTube page. The YouTube page does now have video in vibrant color. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have stepped up our game. You can also like, subscribe, and follow the Facebook page. Yeah, I love that reaction. The Facebook page and the TikTok page. Just search the Josh Zodiac Podcast. And I'm also doing YouTube shorts. I did one on the Whataburger story that we did over the weekend, and it got over 1,000 views. So
nice.
We're stepping up our game here, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice. Very nice. Yes. Make sure you order make sure you get no onions. Have it documented. And if you're not allergic, act sick if you do get onions. That way you'll at least get $250 as long as you get
or you might get an Oscar. You never know.
Or an Oscar, one of the two. Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll see. But that is going to do it for this edition. We will not be on Monday because we are going to go ahead and just kick back, take our socks off, and let our dog sniff our feet and relax. And we'll probably do it Wednesday, which that's to be determined, may be the final Wednesday that we do our show. We may be switching to Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's long-winded. We don't know. But also career opportunities may come into play that I may have to switch schedules again. So I'm trying to delay a little bit here and there. So anyway, more to come when that, as I find out. But anyway, you guys enjoy the rest of your hump day. Have a great weekend. Happy Memorial Day to everybody. Peace out. We'll see you when we see you. Take care.